keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Northern Cass, where we've got a basketball doubleheader tonight. It'll be the ladies first, followed by the boys, as the Northern Cass Jaguars host the Lisbon Broncos. Good evening, I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Both teams trying to snap losing streaks tonight. Northern Cass has dropped 3 in a row. They are 9-4 on the year, 3-2 in Region 1 competition in Class A. And the Jaguars coming off a 63-55 loss to Carrington here at home on Tuesday night. Lisbon, meanwhile, has dropped 6 in a row. The Broncos 3-10 overall, 0-7 in region play. The Broncos losing at Central Cass in a close one Monday night, 51-49. In the JV game earlier this evening, just concluded, Northern Cass defeating Lisbon 44-37. And we'll check in with both the coaches on our pregame show. We'll talk with Barb Sweet from Lisbon and DC Lucas from Northern Cass. And we'll do that after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Northern Cass girls basketball tonight. Part of a doubleheader as the Northern Cass Jaguars host the Lisbon Broncos. Casey Lucas, the coach of the Northern Cass girls, joins us now, and an unusual situation in recent years, a 3-game losing streak now after a defeat Tuesday night against Carrington.
Yeah, we've played some really tough teams the last 3 games, and so it's been some learning moments there that we got to improve on. The Carrington game was a good game, non-region. I think it was really just a back and forth game. They're well coached by Andy Broughton, and they got the win on that one, but we had a lot of good things we could take from that game and build upon.
The thing is, they had 4 people in double figures, and the other starter was 1 point away from being double figures herself. Yeah, they move the ball really well. There's some things when you lose a game like that, you can steal and learn from what they did. And I think in the beginning of the year, we were that team that had 3 or 4 girls in double figures moving the ball well. So there's just some things we need to work on here that get us ready for the second half of the new Region 1, where we get to play each other twice. So we're hoping to build upon that and see what we can do tonight. Someone who's made a good impression on me is Tess Jalbert, the way she's played the last few games. Yeah, it's funny with Tess. She's got to take the hardest defender. We put her on the toughest girl. We have her bring the ball up. She barely comes out, so she's got a lot on her plate, but she always does a great job, always steps up to the plate, and we've just been really very happy with her progression throughout the year. Now tonight, a Lisbon team that seems to have a lot of talent, but just not able to put together 32 minutes. Yeah, when we played them down in Lisbon, I know it was a 19-point win, but they played us really tough down there. Barb does a great job. They always are a tough squad to play. So when we played them the first time, they didn't have a couple players. They're back right now. So we anticipate a region matchup like this. I don't care what the records are. It's always going to be a tough matchup. And everybody's, I guess, 0-1-0 is the cliche goes when the ball goes in the air for the tip. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think, like I mentioned before, now we get a chance to see these teams a second time, so there's always going to be adjustments. So the first couple of quarters will be interesting, but to your point, this thing is still wide open, and I think teams, you got to bring it every night if you want to get through this region. What will be the important things for you tonight? I think consistency, like we talked about before this, and we know we're going to get out of Hayden. She does a great job. She's our floor general leader, and Josie had a great night last night, 15 points, 11 rebounds. So I think tonight's going to be consistency from the entire team, and really on the defensive side, make sure we shut down and play some good basketball. All right, best of luck. All right, thank you. That's Stacey Lucas, coach for the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll be back with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
That every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Our pregame show for girls basketball as Northern Cass hosts Lisbon. Barbara Sweet is the coach of the Lisbon Broncos, and I understand the team is having a little bit of a rough stretch right now.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of wins on our game schedule, but I think we're playing pretty good basketball. I think we've played better and better. We put a couple of quarters together here and there. We just need to put 4 full quarters together.
You've got one player I've read some great things about, and you told me some yesterday about Kyra Heckel. What makes her such a good player?
She's just a great athlete. She can jump, she can run, she can shoot. She's got high sports IQ, not just basketball IQ, but high sports IQ. So, you put all of those things together on the court, and she does a nice job.
And she's got a commitment already to play volleyball in college.
Yep, she's been playing for UJ, so she started that commitment here not very long ago. She plays on some Sundays and stuff, so we're super excited for her.
What are some other strong points of the Broncos?
Well, we don't give up. I know that, our record doesn't show that we're necessarily a great basketball team, but we've got some great kids. They play hard. They do all the things that we ask, and they've been improving. Kai Sweet can handle the ball pretty well. She's a pretty good shooter when she has an open shot. Emerson Schultz is a lefty who goes to the basket strong and hard. And we've got some other players that just come in and do the things that they can do.
Now you take on a Northern Cass team. What do you know about them?
Well, they're a good, strong team. They've got height. They're in Jensen Girl and Lucas Girl. The Winterquist girl comes off the bench, gives them another strong inside player. And then they've got Hayden Crockett, and she's a great ball player.
Do you worry about trying to slow one individual player who's got a whole bunch of points or averages a bunch of points, or just kind of play normal, so to speak?
We just have to play normal. You have to, find the shooters when they're open and make sure that you have a hand up and then box out on the inside.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
Well, we're going to have to, stop that inside game. When they played us in Lisbon, they didn't have a ton of three-point shots, but we didn't have Kyra Heckel that night. So, it adds a dimension to our team with her tonight. So we're kind of excited to see that. And then we've we've got to keep them off the boards.
It should be a fun game. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Barbara Sweet, coach of the Lisbon Bronco girls basketball team. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Lisbon at Northern Cass. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Is your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Joe Lancello back at Northern Cass, getting ready for this girls varsity game. The first of a doubleheader tonight. We'll have the boys teams from Northern Cass and Lisbon squaring off following this one. Now to look at our starting lineups. First of all, for the Lisbon Broncos, number 5 is Ella Tui, a 5'8 senior. Number 14, Kyra Heckrell, a 5'10 senior. 20 is Kaya Sweet, a 5'5 senior. Her mom is the coach, Barb Sweet. 21 is Kendra Differding, a 5'8 senior. And 23, Emerson Schultz, a 5'9 senior. Barb Sweet, the coach of Lisbon, the Broncos 3-10 overall, and they've lost 6 in a row. Now for the Northern Cass Jaguars, their starting lineup, number 2, Hayden Crockett, a 5'7 junior. Number 4, Addie Rust, a 5'6 senior. 5 is Ellie Lucas, a 6'1 senior. 10, Tess Jalbert, a 5'8 sophomore. And number 12, Josie Jensen, a 6'3 senior. DC Lucas is the coach of Northern Cass. The Jaguars 9-4 overall. They've lost 3 in a row. And these teams met back on December 11th in Lisbon, and it was Northern Cass winning on that night, 62-43, but as Coach Barb Sweet of Lisbon said, Kyra Heckrell was not available on that day, and a year ago, Heckrell averaged 12 points and 11.5 rebounds a game, and if she continues to have that kind of impact this season, that will make a difference in the Lisbon play. And we'll be back for the opening tap of tonight's game after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon high school athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake, 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you. In the JV game, it was the Northern Cass girls beating Lisbon 44-37. And we've got plenty of other games tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com that you can watch later on our YouTube channel. We've got boys basketball with Barnesville at Hawley, Oak Grove at Hillsborough Central Valley, and Nevis at Ada Borup West. Girls basketball tonight, Devils Lake at Thompson. We also have a boys and girls basketball doubleheader with Fargo Davies at West Fargo. And also coverage of the, speaking of Lisbon, the Storhog Wrestling Tournament that's going on there today and tomorrow. We've got coverage on YourLiveEvent.com. Once again for Lisbon, 5 Ella Tui, 14 Kyra Heckrell, 20 Kaya Sweet, 21 Kendra Differding, and 23 Emerson Schultz, the 5 starters for Lisbon. Now for Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett, averaging about 26 points a game, a 5'7 junior. Addie Rust is number 4, a 5'6 senior. Number 5, Ellie Lucas, a 6'1 senior. Number 10, Tess Jalbert, a 5'8 sophomore. And number 12, Josie Jensen, a 6'3 senior. I was checking the record board in the hallway here at Northern Cass, and I see that Josie's got records for volleyball for most blocks in a game, in a season, and a career. And she averages 3 blocks a game here on the basketball court. Northern Cass in the home white with black and gold. Lisbon in red with gold and white. Jensen at 6'3", Heckrell at 5'10" to jump center. And the tip controlled by Lisbon. Heckrell high left. Nice pass for a wide open Differding who missed the shot. Boy, she drove right down Main Street. Unblocked. Jalbert on the right wing. Entry pass down low. Crockett in awfully deep. Shot no good. Rebound. Last touch by Heckrell and goes out of bounds. It will stay with Northern Cass with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Oh, check that. 19. Inbound for Jensen, or Ellie Lucas, who scores. And Northern Cass with a 2-0 lead. Jaguars with a little backcourt pressure. Schultz on the left wing for Heckrell. Ball knocked loose, and Heckrell fouled. First foul of the game going against Tess Jalbert. Lisbon on the inbound baseline left with Tui to throw it in. Now there's a fresh shot clock. Lobbed it in for Schultz, almost losing the dribble. Hands it for Kaya Sweet. Differding. For Tui, across the lane for Differding. Heckrell, right baseline jumper, draws air, and the rebound Crockett. Hayden quickly into the front court, lays it up and in. 4-0 Northern Cass. Just over a minute played. Heckrell ahead for Tui in the front court far side. And a reach in by Jalbert. They'll call a held ball. And this will give it to Northern Cass on the possession arrow. Crockett top of the key. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone from Lisbon to start things off defensively. Crockett, right wing three, bango! 5 for Hayden Crockett and a 7-0 start for Northern Cass. A minute and a half in. Long pass for Differding, left wing. She'll give to the top, and now for Kaya Sweet. A long three from the right is good. Forgive the pun, that was a sweet shot. Lisbon on the board trailing 7-3. We go back the other way. A Hayden Crockett three, no good, and a rebound for Emerson Schultz. Schultz ahead for Tui. Heckrell wide open and lays it up and in. Heckrell's first bucket. And the Jaguars now up by just 2 at 7-5. Jalbert driving the baseline. Rust, Jensen inside. Her shot was short. Hayden Crockett got the rebound. Her shot hit the bottom of the board, and Heckrell the rebound for Lisbon. Lisbon a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Tui high right, Heckrell. Kaya Sweet will drive. Crockett may have gotten a piece of that. Shot clock continues to run. The ball never hit the rim. Differding, shot clock at 7. Heckrell puts it up and scores. 4 for Heckrell. We're tied at 7. 3 minutes in. Both teams trying to snap losing streaks. Lisbon has dropped 6 in a row. Northern Cass 3 in a row. Crockett 3 from the right. Yes! Crockett with 8. Jaguars back in front 10-7. And an official timeout. Oh, a shot clock issue apparently. Okay. And it should be at 32, and that's what they've set it to. Still Lisbon basketball. Schultz high left. Heckrell. Sweet finds the cutting Schultz in the right block. Doesn't get it, and the rebound Jalbert. Jalbert across midcourt for Addie Rust. Lucas, right block, fouled. And I believe Ellie will go to the line. Foul is on Ella Tui. That is her first foul, the first on Lisbon in the quarter. First free throw for Lucas is good. Ellie with 3 in the game. Substitution for Northern Cass, 21 Casey Fix, a 5'4 senior coming in to replace Addie Rust. 11-7. Make it 12-7 as Lucas hits them both. Lucas will check out to be replaced by 22 Addie Winterquist, a 5'10 junior. Lisbon inbounding, facing full court pressure. Schultz driving left of the lane, and a foul. Winterquist went for the block. I think she got some of the hand. Foul is on Winterquist, her first, and that's 2 on Northern Cass in the quarter. Emerson Schultz, a 5'9" senior, to shoot 2. And hits it. First time the Broncos have been at the free throw line tonight. Broncos down 4, a chance to cut that to 3. And she does. Emerson Schultz with her first 2 points of the night. Jensen in the lane. Jumper from Fix doesn't go. Lisbon with a rebound. Sweet for Schultz. Tui on top with 15 on the shot clock. Schultz a drive into the lane. Shot was short, but a foul. And the foul is on Josie Jensen, her first. That's 3 on Northern Cass in the quarter. Emerson Schultz, who just made 2 free throws a moment ago, will try 2 more here and hit the first. 12-10, Northern Cass in the lead. Number 2 for Schultz. Doesn't go. And Winterquist runs down the rebound for Northern Cass. Jensen for Crockett. Through the crowd, lays it up and in. Hayden Crockett with 10 of the quarter. And a 4-point lead for Northern Cass. And Crockett called for a reach-in foul, trying to take the ball from Schultz. First foul on Crockett, and that's 4 on the Jaguars in the quarter. Josie Jensen now, Ellie Lucas back into the Northern Cass lineup. The next foul against Northern Cass will put Lisbon into the penalty, the bonus. Heckrow for Schultz will fire a 3 off the bracket, no good. And Lucas skies for the rebound. 7-3 rebounding edge early on for Northern Cass. Winterquist high post, pass was blocked. Taken away by Sweet, and she practically got tackled. And that'll be team foul 5. Foul is on Casey Fix, her first. That's 5 on the Jaguars. 2 free throws coming for Kaya Sweet, a 5'5" senior, who makes the first. Kaya Sweet's cousin on the second free throw, good. I'll find that note later. Crockett dribbling around a Lucas screen. Jalbert trying to dish it back and a reach and follow one of the Broncos. That'll be team foul 2 on Lisbon. And it's the first on Kaya Sweet. Into the game for Northern Cass, 23, Reese Lavig, a 5'4" junior, as Fix comes out. Jaguars on the inbound baseline right. Fresh shot clock, in for Crockett. Jalbert, right corner 3, off the rim, no. Rebound off one of the Broncos. It will stay with Northern Cass. .224 to go in the quarter. Inbound, bobbled by Jalbert, and a takeaway. Second turnover on Northern Cass. Long pass down low for Schultz, batted away, and Winterquist the takeaway. The first turnover against Lisbon. Crockett for Jalbert. Pass down low. Nobody there but Emerson Schultz of Lisbon. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Schultz high left. Spinning into the lane. Shot doesn't go. Rebound tip. And nice reach by Lucas to retrieve it. Jalbert taking her time across midcourt. Lavick from the left back for Crockett, trying to drive through the crowd or reaching as somebody was trying to steal the ball. 3 team fouls now on Lisbon and the first on Kyra Heckrell. For Northern Cass, Winterquist and Jalbert out. Josie Jensen back in. And so is Addie Rust off the inbound. Rust scores. Almost had the ball taken away, but she was able to get it back and score. First bucket for Rust, 16-12, Jaguars. Here's Heckrell driving the other way and scoring. 6 for Kyra Heckrell. 2-point Northern Cass lead headed to the final minute of the opening quarter. Jensen against a double team. There's Lucas, and there's a basket. Ellie Lucas with 6 in the quarter. 18-14. Heckrell for Kaya Sweet. Dewey for Heckrell. Beats the defender. Shoveled it off. But the ball goes out of bounds. Second turnover on Lisbon. Jaguar ball with 34.8 to go in the quarter, so the shot clock comes off. Well, it's less than 35. Crockett for Rust. Jensen high post. Low post for Lavick, thrown away. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Differding left alone for a 3. It's short. Differding had her own rebound, but she stepped over the edge. Northern Cass ball with 6.5 to go in the quarter. As Casey Fix back into the game for Northern Cass to replace Lavick. They'll roll the ball out. The clock doesn't start until the ball is touched on the court. Crockett for Jensen, couldn't hold it. And that's the end of the quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 18-14, Northern Cass over Lisbon. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Second quarter about to get underway. Lisbon basketball. Broncos have not led. They were tied once at 7. And a takeaway. Fourth turnover against the Broncos. Crockett on the right. Whips it across. Caught by Rust. Worked out to Jalbert on top. Crockett. Entry pass down low for Rush. She was in awfully deep. Hands it off for Josie Jensen to score. Jensen's first bucket, 20-14, 6-point lead for Northern Cass. Jaguars have lost 3 straight. Lisbon has lost 6 straight. Tui driving and a pushing foul called on the Jaguars. On Lucas or Jalbert. On Ellie Lucas, that'll be her first. First team foul of the quarter. Lisbon with the same 5 throughout the game. Tui, Heckrell, Kaya Sweet, Differding, and Schultz. They have not made any substitutions as of yet. Crockett going for a steal, and it's Rust who ends up with a takeaway. And Crockett seems to be hurt. She's able to walk off under her own power. I'm not sure where the injury might be. Casey Fix comes into the Northern Cass lineup to replace her. Jaguars ball. They'll keep it 31 on the shot clock. Rust for Fix. Entry pass out of Jensen's reach. It was tipped out of bounds by one of the Broncos. It'll stay with Northern Cass with 6:48 to go in the half. Lucas on the throw-in. For Jalbert, driving in the lane, shot blocked by Heckrell. And Tui with it, leading for Heckrell, and that was blocked by Jensen. And Jalbert comes away with it. Dueling blocks. Fix, right baseline, left baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Jensen in a basket. Josie Jensen with 4. Northern Cass up to their biggest lead, 22-14. And Hayden Crockett's, either her mouth or her lower lip is being attended to. Shot clock at 13. Schultz. Heckrell. Pass down low for Tui, who got by a defender but missed the shot and fixed the rebound. Lisbon's had a couple of really good close shots not go in the basket. Jensen high post, Fix in the right wing. Trying to get back for Jensen, but double teamed, the ball poked away. Differding fouled. Or, wait a minute. Violation. Anyway, turnover 6 on Lisbon. Substitutions for Lisbon. Riot Workman, number 4, a 5'5" sophomore. Pass down low, and Jensen is fouled. Bria Sweet, a 5'4" junior in the game also for Lisbon. Meanwhile, Ella Tui commits her second foul and the first on the Broncos in the quarter. And Josie Jensen gets the roll in the first free throw. 23-14. Jensen with 5 points all in the second quarter. And make that 6. And a 10-point lead. Tui out, Kendra Differding back into the Lisbon lineup. Northern Cass a 6-0 start to the second quarter. And thrown away, trying to find Workman. And that was almost thrown right back. Jalbert for Fix. Overthrew Jensen and a takeaway for Workman. And then the ball thrown away to Fix. And the ball poked out of bounds. It will stay with the Jaguars. Number 30, Carly Ryder, a 5'5" freshman in the game for the first time for Northern Cass, replacing Fix. Hayden Crockett standing next to her coach, D.C. Lucas. So apparently she's fine. It may have been just she may have gotten a bloody nose also, and players not allowed to bleed. No blood on the court as Josie Jensen fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws. Foul is on Kendra Differding, her first and the second on the Broncos in the quarter. Jensen made a couple of free throws earlier and hits the first one here. Jaguars have made their first 5 free throws tonight, and they're up by 11. Make it 12. Jensen with 8. Schultz for Heckrell. Heckrell trying to spin away, found some room, just overshot the basket. Rebound Rust. Ahead for Jensen. Ryder, yes. And timeout Lisbon. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 28-14, Lisbon trailing Northern Cass. Back after this. When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. The letter I, banknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Northern Cass a 10-0 start to the second quarter. And Heckrell just keeping that in play. Differding driving to the basket and a foul. Foul is on Addie Rust to the Jaguars, her first and the team's second of the quarter. Kendra Differding, a 5'8 senior, to shoot 2 for Lisbon. First one doesn't go. Hayden Crockett back into the game for Northern Cass. And Addie Winterquist in as well, as Lucas and Rust will sit down. Differding's second free throw is in. So that ends a 10-0 Northern Cass run. 28-15 in favor of Northern Cass. Jaguars with the ball. Crockett. Entry pass tipped away. Comes to Winterquist, who will drive. Shot it too hard. Got her own rebound and scores. Addie Winterquist, the 5'10 junior, with her first basket. 30-15. Jaguars under 3.5 to go till halftime. Schultz on the left wing. Lost the dribble, and Jalbert got it. Crockett, right wing three, a little long. Rebound off, Differding out of bounds. It will stay with the Jaguars with 34 on the shot clock and 3:13 to go in the half. Jalbert on the throw-in. Oh, and a long three, short by Crockett, and the rebound for Kyra Heckrell. Wertman. Heckrell looking to post up and said, gives it off for Kaya Sweet. Here's a three, yes. Kaya Sweet with 8. She's got 2 threes. 30-18, that might wake up the Lisbon offense. Jalbert for Ryder. Moving the ball around quickly. Crockett will fire. This one doesn't go. And the rebound will just go out of bounds. And it's Lisbon basketball. Ellie Lucas in. Josie Jensen out for Northern Cass. Jaguars with Crockett, Lucas, Ryder, Jalbert, and Winterquist on the floor. And that one off the hands of Wortman out of bounds. 10 turnovers against Lisbon. Jalbert for Crockett. Freshman Carly Ryder. Crockett will fire. Yes! Crockett with 13 and Hayden with 3 threes on the night. 33-18. Northern Cass ahead, and a pass tipped away, and it's Ryder who catches it. And the Jaguars doing well to force turnovers, and as I say that, they turn it over. And a basket for Emerson Schultz. Schultz with 5, Heckrell the assist. 33-20. Lucas in the right block, reach in, and they'll call that a foul. Third team foul, I believe, on Lisbon. And the foul is on Emerson Schultz, her first. Off the inbound. Crockett, set back 3. No, just a 2. 15 for Hayden Crockett and a 15-point lead for Northern Cass. Schultz. That blocked by Winterquist. Schultz got it back, and then a foul by Lucas. Ellie Lucas with her second foul. That's 3 on Northern Cass in the half. And Lucas, the first Jaguar with more than 1 foul. Here's the Schultz free throw off. Oh, got the bounce. Schultz 4 of 5 at the line. Josie Jensen in, Ellie Lucas out for Northern Cass. Second free throw for Schultz, short. And it's Ryder with the rebound. 35-21 in favor of Northern Cass. Crockett, nice quick pass. Tipped out of Jensen's way out of bounds. It will stay with the Jaguars. Addie Russ back in the game for Northern Cass, replacing Jalbert. 25 on the shot clock. Crockett tried to get it for Jensen, but Heckrell got in the way. Heckrell pull up 3, air ball. And Northern Cass ball with 52.3 to go in the half. Russ to the top of the key. Crockett, she likes that spot there at the bend of the arc on the right. Pass for Jensen to score. Jensen with 10 all in the second quarter. 37-21. 16-point lead, the biggest. And here's a steal by Crockett. Quick 2-on-1, fed Rust for an easy basket. 4 for Rust. 39-21. Schultz finding room, getting into the lane, and slip, travel. 13 turnovers against Lisbon in the first half. As Bria Sweet comes back into the game for Lisbon to replace her cousin Kaya Sweet. Final seconds of the first half. Crockett will fire. Why not? 18 for Hayden Crockett. And we're at halftime. And between Hayden Crockett and Josie Jensen, Northern Cass have stormed to a 21-point halftime lead. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. It's Northern Cass 42, Lisbon 21. We'll sum up the first half after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with IRE Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Northern Cass. We're seeing some younger future Jaguars on the court here playing at intermission. Joe Lancello with you as Northern Cass leading Lisbon 42-21 at the break. The Jaguars got off to a 7-0 start. Lisbon would score the next 7 points of the game, and that's the only tie we've had. Northern Cass would take the lead and hold it 18-14 at the quarter. And their halftime lead now is the biggest, 42-21, as Northern Cass got off to a 10-0 start in the second quarter to stretch out their lead. Leading the way for Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett with 4 threes and 3 twos for 18 points. Josie Jensen, 3 baskets, 4 of 4 at the line for 10. All of those were scored in the second quarter. Ellie Lucas, 2 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 6. Addie Russ, 2 baskets for 4. Carly Ryder, a basket for 2. Tess Jalbert and Reese Slavik and Casey Fix have played and have not scored for Northern Cass. Jaguars are perfect 6 of 6 at the free throw line. They have turned the ball over 9 times, and Northern Cass 17 rebounds unofficially, 7 on the offensive side. Northern Cass 18 points in the first quarter, 24 in the second for their total of 42. Lisbon led by Kaya Sweet with 2 threes and 2 of 2 at the line for 8. Kyra Heckrell, 3 baskets for 6. Emerson Schultz, a basket, 4 of 6 at the line for 6. Kendra Differding, 1 of 2 at the line for 1, and that is the Lisbon scoring. Ella Tui, Ryan Wertman, and Bria Sweet have played and have not scored. Lisbon 7 of 10 at the foul line for 70%. 13 turnovers against the Broncos, and just 6 rebounds, only 1 offensive rebound. So Northern Cass with a 17-6 rebounding edge, and the Jaguars are not missing many shots, and if there is a miss, they're more than likely getting the rebound with those 7 offensive boards. Lisbon with 14 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second for their total of 21. As far as fouls go, only 2 players in this game have more than 1 foul. Ella Tui of Lisbon has 2, and Ellie Lucas of Northern Cass has 2. And the Jaguars trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Lisbon trying to snap a 6-game skid. In the JV game, it was Northern Cass defeating Lisbon 44-37. And remember, following this game, we'll have the boys matchup between Northern Cass and Lisbon. Oh, where are my manners? Our halftime show brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. After tonight, the Jaguar girls will be off until Monday when they go to Grafton, and that will not be an easy game by any stretch. Lisbon will be off until next week, Thursday, when they travel to Oak Grove. Lisbon still looking for their first victory in Region 1. As we check the standings, Valley City leads the pack in Region 1 at 7-1. Kindred is 6-2. Wapaton 5-3. Northern Cass Nix at 3-2. Central Cass 3-4. Oak Grove 1-6, and Lisbon 0-7. And overall records, Valley City and Kindred both at 11-4. And the last girls basketball poll from North Dakota that I saw had Thompson in first place, unanimous choice. The Tommies at 11-0 going into the week. Bottineau, South Prairie Max, Devils Lake, and Ned Rose round out the top 5 in Class A girls basketball. Valley City and Kindred getting some votes. In Class B girls basketball, Mayport CG remains the number 1 team. Langdon area Edmore Munich is second. Sargent County third. Maple River is sixth. Halftime at the girls basketball game between Northern Cass and Lisbon. Northern Cass in the lead, 42-21. That is our halftime show, brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Jaguars doubling up Lisbon, 42-21. The second half after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com. As we jump into tax season, let's approach it with the same enthusiasm as your favorite sports teams. Olson Accounting dribbles through piles of paperwork and pins down deductions like a pro. They aim to come out on top and stick a refund. Tax season is about strategy and teamwork. Olson Accounting trains to be the best in class. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Northern Cass with the basketball to start the third quarter and a 42-21 lead as the Jaguars go from right to left in the home white. Lucas traveled. 10th turnover on the Jaguars. Northern Cass with their original starting 5. Hayden Crockett, Addie Rust, Ellie Lucas, Tess Jalbert, and Josie Jensen. Likewise for Lisbon, their original 5. Tui, Heckrell, Kaya Sweet, Differding, and Schultz. Kaya Sweet with the ball gives for Differding. Around a Heckrell screen. And losing it to Jalbert. So we start with a turnover apiece in the third quarter. Rust from the right. Doesn't go. And Heckrell the rebound. Lisbon had just 2 rebounds in that second quarter. Oh, and a foul as Crockett and Kaya Sweet collided. Crockett with a foul. That's her second. The first on Northern Cass in the third quarter. Lisbon in the traveling red with gold and white. Heckrell finds Tui in the right block. Back out for Sweet, thinking about a long-distance shot, and that's thrown out of Schultz's reach. 15 turnovers now against Lisbon. Lisbon hasn't tried any pressure all night, just half-court defense. Crockett for Lucas, entry pass picked off by Heckrell. 11th turnover against Northern Cass. Tui for Heckrell from 18. Bricks off, and the rebound for Lucas. 2 Broncos try to tie it up, and they do. And the ball will go to Lisbon on the arrow. Wright Wertman, number 4, into the game, replacing Kendra Differding for Lisbon. Broncos on the inbound baseline left. Thrown deep, caught by Tui. Kaya Sweet couldn't hang on to the pass, but Wertman got to it. Tui hands for Wertman. Here's a 3. No. And a battle for the rebound. Who touched it last? Northern Cass ball. A little slow start to the third quarter. Crockett for Jensen. Back for Crockett in a basket. $20 for Hayden Crockett. Kaya Sweet will fire away. That's no good. And Tess Gilbert rebounds. Pass blocked, retrieved. Rust with a 3 off the bracket. And Sweet rebounds. And timeout Lisbon. Short timeout here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. 44-21 Northern Cass in front. Back after this. Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And a travel call on Schultz. 16 Lisbon turnovers. Inbound pass tipped, and now Lisbon using some pressure in the backcourt. Crockett in for Jalbert, back for Crockett. Leading it for Russ into the front court. Winterquist is in the game, missing from in close. Jensen with a close miss and scores in the third time. Jensen with a dozen, 46-21. Biggest lead of the night for the Jaguars. Wertman near the top of the key. Pass down low for Heckrell. Shovels it off. A left corner 3 is off by Bria Sweet, who's in the game. Jaguars rebound and a pass thrown, but tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Northern Cass. 30, Carly Ryder in the game, replacing Tess Jalbert. Rust on the inbound baseline, left 30 on the shot clock. For Winterquist, Crockett. Here's a three. Nope. Heckrell the rebound. Almost midway through the third quarter. Wild shot by Kaya Sweet doesn't go. Russ double teamed and a foul. That's on Riot Wortman, her first, and the first on the Broncos in the third quarter. Northern Cass got off to a 10-0 start in the second quarter. They're off to a 4-0 start here in the third. And we're midway through the third quarter. And Jensen fouled, and she'll shoot two. Kaya Sweet commits the foul, her second, and that's two on the Broncos in the quarter. Jensen 4 of 4 at the line, and that's the first free throw the Jaguars have missed tonight after making their first 6. And the second free throw good. Josie with 1 of 2. 13 on the night. Here's a three from Schultz, long rebound. Run down by Bria Sweet. Just the second offensive rebound tonight for Lisbon. Heckrell. Back for Bria Sweet. Wortman with a three. Air ball. And it goes to Northern Cass. 21 Casey Fix into the game for the Jaguars to replace Addie Rust. And a timeout on the floor on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Joe Lancello back at Northern Cass. The timeout by Lisbon, their third. They've got 2 left. Northern Cass with all 5 of theirs. Nice catch by Jensen for Winterquist. Fix. Winterquist no good. And the rebound for Wortman. Wortman for Heckrell. Kaya Sweet. Schultz. And Lisbon just can't find any good offensive options. Wortman, left corner three is good. Riot Wortman's first points. And the Broncos get their first points of the third quarter. 47-24 Northern Cass. Wide open three from the left from Ryder doesn't go. Rebound. Last touch by one of the Broncos. It'll stay with Northern Cass. As Ellie Lucas comes back in along with Tess Jalbert for Northern Cass. Joining Ryder and Winterquist and Fix. Entry pass tipped away. Ryder there to retrieve. It's blocked. And Heckrell called for a travel. She had the rebound, but she also hit the deck. Jaguar basketball with 2:34 to go in the third. Entry pass for Winterquist against some pressure. Shot was well short, rebounded by Heckrell, and she was surrounded and fouled. Foul is on Carly Ryder, her first. That's 2 on the Jaguars in the third quarter, which has 2:27 to go. Unless there's a big swing shortly, Northern Cass is going to snap their 3-game losing streak. Here's a drive by Schultz in the basket. Emerson Schultz with 8. 47-26. Backcourt pressure now from the Broncos. Ryder down the near sideline. Blocking foul going to be called on Kyra Heckrell. Her second foul. That's 3 on the Broncos. Ella Tui into the game for Lisbon, replacing Heckrell. Now that I think of it, I think Schultz has played the entire game for Lisbon. Fix. Ryder trying to save it, couldn't. 12th turnover on Northern Cass. Bronco ball with 1:51 to go in the third. Kaya Sweet across midcourt, broken up, taken away by Fix. And a nice job getting back on defense by Riot Wertman. Jaguars will keep possession. Sub for Lisbon. Kendra Differding back in the game, 21. And Schultz will come out off the inbound. Ellie Lucas with a basket. She's got 8. 49-26 Jaguars with 1.5 to go in the third. Differding's jumper is short on the rebound for Lucas. Lucas down the far sideline. Ryder is fouled. A reach in on Wertman. That'll be her second foul. And that's 4 now on Lisbon with 1:15 to go in the quarter. The next foul will put Northern Cass into the bonus. Fresh shot clock after the foul. Lucas traveled. Broncos just have not seemed to really be in sync for most of the game. They had that nice 7-0 run early in the game to tie it at 7, but since then, not a whole lot else as Kendra Differding is fouled going to the basket. Foul on Addie Winterquist, her second. That's 3 on the Jaguars in the quarter, which has less than a minute to go. Kendra Differding, 1 of 2 at the line today, and hits the first. Bria Sweet back in the game for Lisbon. Into the game for the first time for Northern Cass is Lauren Johnson, a 5'9" sophomore, number 25. Second free throw missed. Lucas rebounds. Fix for Ryder ahead of the crowd, fouled. Carly Ryder to shoot 2. Foul is on Kaya Sweet, her third. That's 5 on the Broncos. Bonus in effect, but it was a shooting foul anyway, and Ryder missing the first. Emerson Schultz, 23, into the game for Lisbon, replacing Kaya Sweet. Ryder, a 5'5" freshman. Missing both and Differding the rebound. Differding will shoot a 3 and hit it. Kendra Differding with 5. 49-30. About a 5-second difference between the game shot and the shot clock. Lucas into the lane and scores. Ellie Lucas with 10. 3 Jaguars now in double figures. 51-30. Time running down to the third quarter. Schultz driving, blocked by Lucas, but fouled by Lucas. 3 fouls on Ellie, and that's 4 on the Jaguars in the quarter with 9.1 seconds to go. Emerson Schultz, 4 of 6 at the stripe. The senior is 8 points. Make that 9. (51-31). Lisbon trailing. And Schultz with the second. Lucas will fire. Ryder the rebound. Couldn't put up a shot. And that's the end of the third quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 51-32, Northern Cass in the lead, fourth quarter after this.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Join us at the Avalon Event Center in Fargo, North Dakota, January 17th for Winter Conference 2024. You'll hear from precision planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. This year will also include a question and answer session with local growers sharing their experiences. Winter Conference 2024, January 17th at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Northern Cass ball to start the fourth quarter, leading Lisbon 51-32 as the Jaguars trying to complete the sweep of the season series. Reese Slaveg, top of the key. Rust, Winterquist, lobbing for Jensen. Fouled, and Josie will shoot 2. Foul is on Kyra Heckrell, her third, first on the Broncos in the second half. Heckrell and Kaya Sweet, 3 fouls apiece for Lisbon. For Northern Cass, Ellie Lucas with 3, Winterquist and Crockett with 2 each. Jensen went 0 for 2. And Differding the rebound. High left 3 is good by Wyatt Wertman. She's got 6, both from long range. 5 threes for Lisbon tonight. 51-35. Here's a Hayden Crockett drive the other way for a basket. 22 for Hayden. 53-35. Wertman left corner, and Winterquist called for a foul. 3 on Winterquist and 2 on the Jaguars in the quarter. Or check that, first foul in the third quarter. Winterquist is out, and Tess Jalbert back into the Northern Cass lineup. Lisbon on the inbound baseline left, attacking the basket to our right. Wertman for Kaya Sweet. Around a Heckrell screen, the floater is short. And Rust will control the rebound. Long ball cut by Crockett, who lays it up and in. 24 for Hayden. She averages about 26. Northern Cass back to a 20-point lead with under 7 to play. Wertman back for Kaya Sweet. A long 3 is short. And a Crockett rebound. Long pass caught by Jensen. Shot is short, rebound tipped, and finally controlled by Wertman. Wertman one-on-one driving, blocked by Crockett. And last touched by Lisbon on the way out. It'll be Jaguar basketball. Bria Sweet into the game for Lisbon, replacing Wertman. Crockett for Jalbert. Russ at the hash mark on the right. Jalbert. Jensen. And a foul. I think they're going to call that on Heckrell, and that would be her fourth. And it is. And the second foul on Lisbon in the quarter. Josie Jensen, who just missed two a moment ago, shooting two more here and hits the first of these. Josie with 14 on the night. Wertman back in after a short break for Lisbon as Heckrell will sit down with 4 fouls. Jensen makes both. She's got 15. No. 17. No, I was right the first time. 15. And a foul. Schultz was fouled. Hayden Crockett commits the foul. That's her third. That's 2 on the Jaguars in the quarter. Lisbon on the inbound. Kendra Differding nearly lost it. Got it back. Long 3 from Schultz off the bracket. And a Hayden Crockett rebound. 22-point lead. Here's a floater by Crockett. Doesn't go. Jensen the offensive rebound and a basket. Now Jensen's got 17. 59-35. 24-point lead. The Jaguars have led by as many as 26. Schultz. Into the lane. Turnaround from 12. No. Crockett another rebound. Long pass. Broken up. Wide into a group of substitutions for Northern Cass. Winterquist is in. Reese Lavig is in. From the top of the key. Off the bracket, no from Hayden Crockett. Heckrell back in the game, gets the rebound. And blocking foul called on Tess Jalbert. That will be her second and the third on the Jaguars in the quarter with under 5 minutes to play. Kaya Sweet off for Wertman, left corner 3 short. Crockett picks up the rebound, finds some space, and has a Gold Rush layup. 61-35. Equaling the Jaguars' biggest lead. Here's a 3 from the top by Kaya Sweet. That doesn't go. And Crockett gets the rebound. Crockett lost the ball out of bounds. 14th turnover on the Jaguars. Casey Fix into the game, replacing Crockett. Fix, Winterquist, Lavig, Ryder, and Jalbert, the 5 on the floor for Northern Cass. Inside for Heckrell, and she's fouled. Team foul 4 on the Jaguars in the quarter, and this is on Carly Ryder, her second. Kyra Heckrell hasn't been to the foul line tonight, the senior with 6 points. She'll be playing volleyball at Jamestown University next fall. Coach Barb Sweet saying she's hoping to get Heckrell to change her mind and do basketball instead, but she's committed to volleyball. Now we got a foul on Emerson Schultz, her second. That's 3 on the Broncos in the quarter. Four minutes to go, 25-point lead for Northern Cass. Jalbert for Ryder, fouled with 3:51 to play. And that foul is on Riot Wertman, her third. That's the 4th foul against the Broncos in the quarter. Carly Ryder 0 for 2 at the line. She's got 2 points and now 3 with making the first free throw. Lisbon about to lose their 7th in a row and drop to 3-11 overall, 0-8 in Region 1 play. And the ball will go to Lisbon after the miss. Don't forget, we've got boys basketball following this between Lisbon and Northern Cass as Kaya Sweet threw the ball out of bounds. 19th turnover against Lisbon. 25, Lauren Johnson into the game for the Jaguars. Everybody getting a chance to play tonight. Laveg, Johnson, Ryder driving through the crowd and scores. 5 for Carly Ryder. 64-36. Schultz trying to drive through traffic is fouled and she'll get 2 free throws. 5th foul of the quarter. That will mean 2 free throws. The foul is on Lauren Johnson, her first. And the first free throw missed. Lisbon with some mass substitutions. 25, Brindley differing, a 5'4" freshman in the game for the first time. Cameron Hoff, number 30, is in for the first time also. Second free throw missed, but Schultz gets the rebound. Hoff missing from in close, and a rebound for Johnson. 3 minutes to play. Jalbert back in to kind of steady the ship. Fix. Drives, overshot the basket, and Wortman the rebound. Brindley differing. Her older sister Kendra started this game and it played a good deal of it for Lisbon. Here's a scoop by Schultz and a foul. Foul on Casey Fix, her second. Penalty in effect. Emerson Schultz, 6 of 10 at the line. She's got 10 points. And now she's missed 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row she's missed. She made her first 3. Lisbon with another sub ready to come in. Second free throw missed. And the rebound for Laveg. Pass intended for Ryder. Pass tipped out of bounds. Schultz comes out, and number 32, Jada Kunze, a 5'7" junior in the game for the first time for Lisbon. Her dad, Jason Kunze, is the boys coach for Lisbon. Inbound pass tipped by Johnson. She's able to get it back and score. Lauren Johnson, I believe her first varsity points of the year. 30-point lead now with just over 2 minutes to play. Left corner 3 by Bria Sweet doesn't go. Rebound Laveg. Long 3 by Fix, no. Hoff the rebound. Kunze for Wortman. No foul called. The ball is going to stay with Lisbon. Short timeout by Lisbon on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in Minnesota and North Dakota, dhbanknd.com. Back after this.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Off the inbound, Lauren Johnson of Northern Cass called for a foul, her second. And Jada Kunze, the 5'7 junior, will shoot a couple of free throws for Lisbon. And Kunze on the score sheet. One of two, and the rebound for Fix. 66-37. Except for a 7-all tie early, it's been all Northern Cass. Final minute of the game. Jalbert almost lost the dribble, almost doing the splits. Shot clock at 7. Fix. Shot clock violation. 15th turnover against Northern Cass. We're in running time because of the margin and the lateness of the game. How far into the game we're in, I mean. Brindley differing with a shot, no. Lavig rebounds. Jalbert just going to hang on. Shot clock's off. And Northern Cass will improve to 10-4 on the season. Lisbon will go to 3-11. And the final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 66, Lisbon 37. Back with our postgame awards after this on yourliveevent.com.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you. The Northern Cass girls beating Lisbon 66-37. Our energy player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life, enbridge.com for career opportunities. I'll go with Hayden Crockett here, the junior, with 4 threes and 7 twos for 26 points to lead the Northern Cass offense. And our precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Precision play, I'll go with Josie Jensen with her defensive work and just a solid outing. Our precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises. 66-37. Hayden Crockett with 26 points to lead Northern Cass, they snap a 3-game losing streak. Lisbon's now lost 7 in a row. We'll come back shortly with the boys' game, and that will be on a different feed. So look for that on yourliveevent.com. I'm Joe Lancillo. We'll be back in just a moment on yourliveevent.com.